Hey, Uncle Josh. I'm gonna try this. I don't know. My service has been horrible, horrible, horrible lately. So um, if this lags, I'll either take it down or I'll flip the camera around, reverse it. But I thought I'd try the home bank for a little while today. I'm coming to the very top of the high tide, and then hopefully I'll be going down if I don't swelter to death. It's a banana boat kind of day. I got the banana boat on. I just barely cast it out, and I've been fiddling with the umbrella trying to make sure I get shade on the phone. So hopefully it doesn't go dark. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And you were first. And I'm not seeing comments. Oh, I saw that one. I had that issue already once too, so the water's really low. The current's really ripping. It didn't hold my line out there, but I figured I'd leave it right. Oh, there's Raymond. Hello. Comments are working. There it is. I wanted to maybe go out on the pier and do the ocean fishing, but I'll tell you, it's hot and that wind is just whipping out there. Michelle, hello. Um, so last summer I had a lot of good luck I thought here. I did catch most of the fish I caught, I did catch here. So I'm not giving up on it. I love this spot. It's quiet. The boats I'm not bothering. They're not bothering me. It should be a frustration-free day. There's just enough of a breeze, thank goodness. Whew. I didn't, my worms, I must have drowned them. They were in my bait bucket and the ice had melted um, and I just didn't want to take the time to go get more worms and get more bait. So I'm just using the pieces of mullet I mean, not mullet, bluegill that I had. And then I do have not the giant eel that we caught last night, but I do have the smaller piece of the eel on. Whew. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And actually, it's cloudy out, so that's a blessing too. And as usual, nobody was out here at the bank. There are a few people in the parking lot. The boaters are out. Now we'll just see if I can get a fish to bite over here. I don't know. Seems like it's been a while over here. So, Chris Davis, hello, thank you. Living in MN, hello, thank you for coming in. And good afternoon. I saw a picture of Michelle, you and Tom in the Catfish Regulators pajamas. That was awesome. On Facebook. Had a great live stream last night with Mike Costello outdoors. Well, aside from the aggravations of the boaters and stuff, and I knew I was going to go to bed thinking about that mega fish that was on that line that we had to break off. But they're out there. It'll be another day. Catfish Bill, hello. What's up with you? So Palmetto stopped in last night to the live stream and was talking about his get together. October 21st, he believes, is the date. I still didn't check to see what day that lands on. Um, Out on Palmetto Island. So hopefully I'll get to make that. I'm gonna check the date and see if I can put in for that time frame. My sunscreen is melting. It's melting. I left the house and I was thinking, oh, I'll put 4 rods out today. And then I started driving about halfway here. I'm like, crap, I forgot the other rod. Then I realized, no, I do have the other rod. It just has the ocean set up on it. And I didn't feel like fiddling with it. That's right. The big ones get big for being elusive. Oh, good, Bill. Yeah, I'm not sure my financial state at that. I need to get more stickers. And I would like to have stickers if I am going to that. It would be nice to bring stickers. So we'll see how that goes. I should probably reach out to Bobcat Outdoors and see how much he's charging for them. And I'll just do the stickers like the logo I have up. I have the other one with the boot prints and stuff, and I really like that, but I can always do that one later. I'd like to do that one as a bigger. And I bought myself 2 shirts so that I could print my logo on them, and then I just kept losing my job, so it never happened. Priorities. I have priorities. It's not the shirt. I also noticed when I was looking, I have 745 subscribers, which is awesome. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing? 5 more just to get to that even 50. And that'd be awesome. Still trying to get Mike Costello up to his 500, so he'll have his community tab like most of us. It's about $725 or $7. Oh, $72 for 50 stickers. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. Are you talking about with Bobcat? There you go, Bill. Absolutely. Um, I was going through and I like the quality a lot. But when Uncle Josh sent me a link to, what's the name of that place, Josh? I forget where we were getting the stickers. And in the beginning you got really good deals, but then they stop. Sticker Mule. So yeah, very expensive, and but I'd like to have them because, like at Bucksport Marina, they're all kind of getting to know me and stuff, and they say hello and all that good stuff, and it's just nice to be able to hand those stickers out. It makes it easier. And I actually had quite a few of Mike Costello Outdoor stickers, and I handed his out. So I don't know what I have left of those. I was kind of trying to keep them to myself, but it makes it easy for people to remember your channel. So when they leave you off the bank or wherever, and they can go find you. So it is nice to have Sticker Mule. 10 stickers for $1. They're sometimes they have the good deals, sometimes they don't. And then if you get the friend link, and you can get $10 off, and then the person that sent you the link gets $10 off too. So unfortunately, I will not be fishing with Michael today. He is at work, and he is going to be working tonight as well at a second job, which I'm happy for him because I know he loves it there. Clayton the Fishing Nut. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I thought about recasting at least the middle rod, the Mad Catch rod, just because it floated out, but then I decided to leave it. And the day I had caught that 6 pounder the last week or whatever it was, and I had said, if I catch a fish on this Mad Catch rod, I'm buying the new cats from that Mad Catch rod. But financially, I can't. I actually owe some money out to a good friend and also other bills. So again, priorities. So Brad sent you the link to Print Runner. And whoa, what great prices. Have you ordered any from them yet, Josh, though? I'd like to know what the quality is. You know, like obviously Sticker Mule, I mean, they're a thicker sticker. Are you a thicker sticker? And they're waterproof. My mother actually stuck one on her thermos, and it goes to the dishwasher and everything, and it's still on there. She uses it every day. I actually came out with ice in my thermos, spare coffee, because you know how I am if I run out of coffee. And I just saw that rod bounce. Peripheral. And I stopped and got myself a McChicken sandwich. Show. Show. That's what's up. Yeah, sure. Hello, hello. Awesome. Can you pop me a message with the name of that or a link to it, Uncle Josh, and I will look into it. I can't do anything right now with it, but you still have ice on your lakes, Daniel? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, I got a notification from AccuWeather, so I clicked on it thinking, geez, what's going on today? And it was about Lake Murray. Is it Lake Murray? I think out in Las Vegas or something. And the water is way lower than normal, like it's dropped a lot. And they found a barrel out there um, with body parts in it. And the statement was saying, as the water continues to drop, they're not going to be surprised to find more and more bodies. That's crazy. And the one they found, from the stuff that was in the barrel, they determined it was from the 80s. So I thought that said, I got your hoe. Who you calling hoe? Thank you. I appreciate that. Mead. Thank you, Tiger. You always come through. I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong. Lake Mead, yes. So am I doing that whole laggy robotic movement thing? Because I absolutely hate that. And every time I ask, nobody really tells me. And then I go back and watch the stream, and the whole thing was just this whole slow motion thing, and I hate it. And if so, I will, again, either I will log out of this or I'll just flip the camera so all we see is the poles. Most likely I'll switch the camera because I don't have any other devices to do any filming. So that's why I really like the live stream. um, the live stream actually. Thank you, Chris. Sorry. I've got to get the earpiece in. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I can't run hours, and I don't catch fish all the time. So it's hours upon hours of video and it just takes up the phone, or I have to keep stopping it and re-videoing so that it will save the videos, or I save them and delete them is what I do. But it's just a pita. It's a big old pita. The water just looks low. But when I checked, it does. It looked like I was going to be coming to the top of the high tide and then into the falling tide, which you've all heard me say it a trillion times. I just prefer that. But last night proved differently. Michael was saying that when we went live, we were fishing into the incoming tide. And it's funny because there's this window of just before the high tide or just before the low tide. That seems to be when the bites happen. And that nasty snake looking eel. I mean, I've got eel on for bait. Like, that thing was like this. It was just, whoa. I screamed like a girl. I dropped his phone. First thing he said too was, don't drop my phone in the water. Well, the phone was connected to the battery backup. Ooh, I gotta remember to grab that out of here. The cord was still connected, and I was like, "What is that?" And I jump up, and of course the phone ripped out of my hand because it was still connected. Lori's GoPro fund. Yeah, I don't know. Michael has a couple of them, and he's tried a couple different ones. I think, yeah, I don't know. I would need like I'd want to be able to, if I can record on the device, I want to be able to download it to my phone. But then that would be no different because if you're still GoProing, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Because you'd still, or unless you can edit the video on that device, I don't know really what I would need to do. I guess I need a computer, but I really wouldn't even probably use the computer for anything. So I don't know if that would be a worthy investment or not. Charlie Dolby Adventures 2. Ooh, thank got 51. Oh, you've got 51 subscribes. Nice. Is that right? You have the 51 subscribers? You're a new name to my channel. I appreciate you coming in. I will check you out. Yeah, Uncle Josh, but then that's probably no different because if you run a long GoPro video, if it's too long, it's just you're in the same boat, basically, I think. But at least it would save the video. At least you would have it saved. Where on my phone, if the video is too long, it won't even save it. But I don't know. I just don't know. Live streams are easy. I like the videos at times. Michael used to be really good at that with the editing and stuff. It just takes so much time, and then you get channel, I don't know, strikes or whatever because you want to add music and make it pretty, and then nobody watches them. So you put in all that effort, and nobody really wants to watch the videos. I think we only got like, well, I mean, it was a live stream. I had that posted too, but I think we only got like 51 views on the eel. So I thought it was, I thought it was gross. That's what I thought. He's like, you knew they were in there. Yeah, I guess. I just never seen one pulled up on the bank. But luckily, it wasn't a cottonmouth. I guess we could be blessed for that. All right, Uncle Josh. Sounds like a plan. Let's see if my weight hold. I have 4 ounce weights on there. Yeah, so I pulled into Myrtle Beach State Park, and I didn't even take all my stuff out. I decided and before I even got in the building, the wind was just everywhere, and I can't, I just can't do it. Sitting out there, it's annoying and hot in the sun, and a trillion of people. I don't like people. I mean, I like my people, but I don't like other people. There's 3 boats pulling out. I can feel my toes burning. I'm glad I put the sunscreen on my feet. Being a ginger, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. You get burned in places you would have never even thought of. Oh, there goes a bell. Oh, it was on there. Was it swimming at me? That was a good takedown. And I lost the bell, so you better be on there. Oh, I think it is. Yes, it is. Hey, people. We have a fish. I can see it on the water. Please don't come off. Oh, my lordy. I have a fish. I have a fish. I'm so excited. Now, the thing with it is, what is that? They wrap up. Yeah, he's trying. Oh, he came off. Dang it. He was so close. And I was just going to say, too, what they do, there's some stumps over there, and they'll wrap up on them. But he didn't even make it. He must have been barely hooked. I tried to set that hook, too. I'm surprised he didn't set because it was such a good takedown. Well, that's promising. That was a bluegill head, which I don't have any more of. Michael reminds me not to fish like I'm bass fishing, but I have the tendency I want to pull up to make sure the hook is set. Dang it, that was a good sized fish. Ah, that's the second time that's happened, Josh. Second time in 2 days. Oh my gosh, I lost it. I lost it. I think I lost my chat too. Ooh, I got one more. I got one more. This could be the one. This might be the miracle fish right here. Ah, so excited. Dang it. Ooh, actually, good thing my weight wasn't hooked on there. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's try that again. Good thing I got 2 whole bags of bells. Ooh, the boat wasn't on the truck. All right, well, now we know there's fish out there. Let's see if we can catch one. You suck. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I thought it was a dang good takedown, though. It bent that rod. That was a good sized fish, for sure. So we'll just cast the same bait out there in the same place, see if we can get the same result. Ah, God, it's so disappointing. That was so disappointing. I would have been like, yes, I was before I even reeled it in. I was like, we have a fish. Well, we did. We had a fish on. That's promising, though. I'm okay with that. It's promising, and it was a blue. So because I saw it roll up out of the water, so it was definitely a blue cat. And by the looks of it, it was about this big. So I'm not sure what that would equal in weight, but I mean, it was this big. Oh gosh. Reeling down. Yes. I got to remember to reel down. That Michael does that. Michael will just reel down, and you're correct. Instead of trying to pick up and I want to pick up and set it, I should be reeling down. You're absolutely correct. So give me another chance. We'll do it. Guess it's just been so long, like, and I get so excited. Yep. Hey, he bent that rod. I mean, it was a good bend over. Got my bait, and he got off. So maybe he'll come back and do it again. Maybe he'll be like, "Oh, this girl's silly. Let's take her bait, pre-bait." Not bad either because I wasn't even 27 minutes into the water, and we had the takedown, people. We had a takedown. Thank you, Chris. Would have been really awesome if there was a fish at the end of it. Well, there was. I pulled it right up to the stump. I pulled it right to the stump, and then it was gone. She gone. It happens, though. It happens. Yeah, I guess that's the thing about the fishing. You catch them, you're still going to come back out here and go fishing. You don't catch them, you're still going to come back out here and go fishing. Just kind of nice to have one on the bank for a change. But yeah, so there's quite a few stumps over that way, and almost ultimately, anytime I pull the fish in off here, and they do. They're smart. They try to lodge themselves, and I've had one lodge itself underneath. Right, I could have like now I could actually walk out to the stump that it lodges under, but that one time it I couldn't get to it, and the fish I could see it right up against the stump. The line got caught up in it, and I could see the fish. I just could not get to it. It could be dangerous walking out there, though. It's kind of murky and slimy. I'm I'm certain I would land on my tush trying to get a fish. I was talking about my feet. Hi, Joe Buck. How are you? Yeah, I was talking about my feet and how I can feel the heat on my feet. And I was happy to have my sunblock on. Hopefully it works. I had some spray. I have the spray on. It's just really oily and greasy, so I went and stopped at the store and got the lotion. Could you guys hear me at the pole? That's what I want to know. Can you hear me? Because if I end up having to go down over there, my family would often worry about me and they couldn't see me or hear me. So you will not be able to see me if I have to go that way to pull that fish in. Well, it was his lucky day, not mine. Yeah, sometimes you got to give him back. Just be nice if he would come back to the line. Come back to the line. Huh? It's just funny because almost every single time they swim that way. Oh well. Oh well. Because now I don't want to take my eyes off them. Hey, Jeremy. Just missed an awesome takedown. I lost it, but it was an awesome takedown just a few minutes back. I saw the bell go. Shing. That's something I learned too, and I think that was Michael that said that too. Stop messing with the bells, or leave the bells alone, or maybe it was Tom. I'm not sure, but because I had a tendency that I wanted to take the bell off, so when I was reeling in, and instead of just concentrating on the reel in, a lot of things you learn as you keep at it, keep doing it. But definitely the trying to set that hook. It's a circle hook, and just like Michael says, it's like I'm bass fishing. I just want to pop that hook in there. And I've been told a few times, reel down, reel down, reel down. It was Tom. Yeah. Eddie Gross, hello. Yep, that and just maybe it was Michael that always said, stop messing with it, stop touching it, stop touching it. Whatever. I get it from all angles. I don't know, but that to me was promising. So there is fish in this river. So there is. So there is. Yep, yep, yep. Off the res. Hello. Good afternoon to you as well. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I have to go to work tomorrow and couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to go ocean fishing. I should have probably gone bait fishing by the looks of things. If they're going to go for the bluegill, because I don't really have any. I have tail ends now. I got one more headpiece, so we'll see if anything latches to it. But that was definitely a blue. I saw it roll up out of the water. Dang it. Kind of funny because I remember, like, I wouldn't have been. I had no idea. Like, it's like catching the guy. What the heck is that thing? I mean, I don't even that. If I catch a channel cat, because the last time, I mean, I caught a bowfin and thought it was a channel cat, and then realized it didn't have any whiskers. Then I had a channel cat that I thought was a blue cat. I caught right here, the channel cat, my very first channel cat, and I thought it was a blue cat. And then later looked at it and I'm like, that's a channel cat. So it's kind of funny. You do learn. Maybe I sound like I don't know nothing from time to time. That I do. But I've learned a lot from all of you all, and then just by experience as well, like that. It was a perfect example of how not to reel in the fish. Jesse, uh, saying. Got your notification. All right. Jesse had an issue. I see Mike Cole in there. I'm going to scroll back. Mike Cole, first you don't share your pizza. Now you're fishing while I'm stuck at work. So sorry. It happens to me every day. Oh, the channel cat has the forked tail fin to the. Oh, I'll, I'll have to see. If I pull in the fish, I'll have to pay attention to the tail fin. So Jesse sent commented on a Facebook post like, I never get your notifications, and I said, well, sometimes I go live on mine, sometimes we go live on Michael's, and he always comes into Michael's. So I said, well, maybe you just don't have the notifications on for me, and now it works. There you have it. You just missed a good takedown though. Um, no fish, but I mean it was on there. I pulled it right to the stump, but it got off. But it bent it. I loved it. I want some more of it. I'm actually thankful I had the umbrella in the car. I thought about bringing the 10 by 10 tent, but I was feeling lazy and didn't feel like setting it up. And really, I need it more for the phone to keep the phone from overheating. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'll never miss you now, unless I'm sleeping or working. You don't miss much, Jesse, really, except for the live streams. I always think are fun. The conversations that we end up having is awesome. Although I don't know. Yeah, you weren't in the stream last night with the eel. That's right. You missed that. The snake. I do also have lights, so I could hang tough today. I got iced coffee. I stopped at McDonald's and got myself a McChicken sandwich. Oh, and a strawberry pie. And I'm free to pee here. I love the spot. That can't be the only fish out there. It just can't. I can't be. Let's go fishies. Let's go fishies. That was on the quantum rod with the quantum reel. And I've been thrilled. Like, I caught that fish. I know I keep repeating it. Michael says, stop talking about it. The fish on the mad catch rod. But it's been forever. I was like, I just want to catch a fish on the mad catch rod. I think the only one right now that hasn't had anything on it is the one that Carrie Ward gifted me. I don't think I pulled anything off on that. And that is a bait casting rod with a spinning reel on it. But I tell you what, I love it. It's actually a really nice rod. It's a big cat, and I put the awesome Penn 5000 reel on it, which I really like a lot. And then the Madcast was gifted to me by Tom and Aaron, and the reel came from Tom as well. He set me up pretty nice. And he gifted me some bells, and he gifted me a fishing license last year. So I'm very thankful. Jesse says, at work, usually I jump into live stream. Oh, at work, I usually jump into live streams, but only to listen, which I'm not supposed to. I'll comment here and there. I did see the eel. Oh, nice. Vid. You got scared. It was kind of funny. Yeah. I know. I wanted to walk by. He's like, come get your rods. I went to walk by and I'm like, ew. Then I get over there. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you told me to be here. Yeah, I might have to compile my videos of awesome takedowns, even though they had no fish on them. That was a. I mean, I want to definitely. I'm going to go back and look and see if we can see it. Chris Davis says he could. Um, I want to go back and see that. It was a good takedown. Obviously, not enough to set the hook in him. Ah, there's Mike Costello. Your ears must have been ringing. Your ears must always ring. I'm always talking about you. Michael, I had an awesome takedown. I don't know if you were listening or not. Um, but I did my usual pull up and like I was bass fishing and instead of reeling down on it. And I did reel it all the way to the stump. It was a blue cat. It was a good sized cat. As I saw it roll up and it was gone. Just like that, it was gone. That's all right. I like last night. That last night's fish was had to have been way bigger. Probably, probably could have been a flathead. I have no bait. I didn't take the time to go catch any bluegill, and that's what that was on. It was on a blue. Um, nope, just came in. Yeah, that was on the bluegill head, and I only actually had one more bluegill head, so that's what I just put back on it. It was on the quantum rod, the one you gifted me, and it was just. It wasn't too long back. It was just a few minutes back. So now I did find another piece that had the head still intact. So I got the head on there, casted it back out that way, and we'll hope for the best. My bell went flying. But yeah, the reel down, reel down, reel down. I got to remember to reel down instead of trying to set that dang thing. I'll be bummed if that was the only one, the only bite, the only fish in the sea. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I'm glad, like I don't have a lot of choices as far as getting out here, but so this was it. I did go to, I was going to go out and see if I could catch some croakers, and I went out there to the Myrtle Beach State Park Pier, and the wind was just howling, and the sun was beating down, and there was lots of people, and I'm like, no, forget it. So I took what I had and ran with it. Eddie Gross says, hello, everyone. I don't know if I should. Sorry if the umbrella gets in the way, but I'm trying to shade the phone. There's JR. Hello, hello. Just missed a takedown. I lost it. Well, I could just say I let it go. I let it go to let it grow. I just did it before I got to the bank. This is a good size one though too. That was, I mean, I say like this, but I don't know because when it came up, I'm like, what is that? I could see the length of it, and I thought, oh God, where am I reeling in? And then I saw the blue. It was a dark blue. So do you go? Are you on your way to your other job, Michael? Right from one to the other, or do you get a bit of a break in between? Try not to sniffle because I know it's really loud in the earpiece, but I can't help my been nasally forever. I'm be am beginning to believe that it is the pollen because I swear to God I'm running my washer fluid like crazy. And crap that ends up all over the car. Oh, okay, 5:30. That's good. At least you get a nap time in. Peepee night night. Well, thank you for popping in before your nap. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a fabulous night. I'm sure you'll have fun. At least you get to go to a job that's fun. That fish took my bait and ran, for sure. Yeah, but you know, at least you like being there, and you get to be with people you like. So thank God for the cloud cover. It is hot. I feel like my shoes are melting, and I'm on dirt. 'They all seem to be out there pretty straight out right now. When I stand over there, it looks like they're going that way, but right now it looks like my water's circling. So perhaps I finally made it to the top of the high tide, and now I should be going the low tide. So if that fish was coming in, it could be a couple hours before they go back out. I don't know. I don't know. It's so hot. We're gonna complain about how cold it's been. It's been so cold. Now it's just so hot. We really don't seem to have any in between here. Like, hey, it's nice out. No, it's hot or it's cold. You're on or you're off. 13 people listening. Still hoping that I'm not all robotic in the screen. Like I said, if I am, I will flip the camera around. I'm just going to sit behind the camera for a minute. I have to be on my feet at work all day running, in and out, up and down. Sometimes I end up having to take, like one day, 14 flights of stairs to go down. Probably not the best time to start smoking again either. Sometimes I enjoy it, other times I'm like, nope, it's a pain in the ass. And I want to quit again, but then I'm like, I don't know. And now I'm wondering because I'm looking at these rods and I'm pretty sure I put a bluegill head on the Mad Catz rod. That might have been the bluegill body I had on the Quantum. And then I think on the Kerry Ward rod over there I had the eel, which at the moment it looks like it actually needs to be recasted out. I thought it was straight, but it's not looking too straight out there now. And where I casted that one, a lot of times it gets snagged up over there, so I probably should check it. I'm loving life right now, though. This is awesome. The ride out was beautiful. I did not stop at the bait shop today. I did find some finger mullet in my freezer, and then I had finger mullet already, so I do have that. I just don't have the bluegill. But I'm all set with my ice and my iced coffee, or my coffee and my ice. Got a sandwich. Up, up. Ah, I hope that's that fish again. Take it down. Take it down. There it goes. It's going. Watch it. Watch it. Same rod. Reel down, Lori. Reel down, Lori. Reel down. Just gonna remember. Nope. Doesn't look like it did anything. Could have been a turtle. I have a thing about the turtles. Everything is like, oh, it's a turtle. It's not a gar, it's a turtle. That didn't look like a gar bite, but it could have been. I have a feeling. I think I say it every time I'm out here. Today's the day I'm gonna get a fish on this bank. May or may not be a PB, but I have a feeling I'm gonna pull a fish up out of this water today. And I had reservations about it because the other day I was out on the Intracoastal Waterway during the day and I didn't even get a bite at all. So I just thought, oh, it's not going to be night bite. But that blue cat just took that rod down, so that tells me otherwise today. Last time I was out here, there was all kinds of firewood. People had a fire going, so. Lee Evans, hello. I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually on them, but I did have a nice takedown that I did not get it up on the bank, and then It was just moving. I'm going to actually reel this one in and recast it out, though. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Snags. Nope, got loose. That's good. I finally casted that one out good. A lot of times with this rod, I catch my finger on the line. I don't get a good cast out of it. It casts real nice though. This again, it's the Big Cat XT in it. It's a nice sturdy rod for sure. Give that a go. This one's actually casted out pretty nice. I'm gonna check it. It's about 10 degrees cooler down here. Whew. All right, this one had the body on it, so it was the headpiece that fish got. That's all right, because that's what's on there now. Okay, I feel good about those two casts. That's out there. I don't know if it'll stay out there. Oh my goodness. Oh, Leah, you got a monster fish too? Everybody's getting the monsters. I think the thing with the sunscreen is you just feel like you're sweating even more. Like everywhere. At least this stuff didn't roll down into my eyes. Yet. Kenny Lee in the house. Hello, hello. It's Bella. Hello, Bella. Oh, yeah. Hi, it's Bella. That's I read that right. A 53 pounder. Wow, I'll have to go check that out. On live stream? The fish that just rolled off my line was not 53 pounds, I'm pretty sure, but it was a good sized fish. It looked like it had a good width to it, so I don't know. I don't know. So how's Bella doing today? I hope your daddy knows that you're in my live stream, that's all. I'm sure he does. Is he making you a nice lunch today? It's actually, yeah, it's not quite dinner time. I don't know, Bella, what do you think? Gonna catch a big fish today? I can't catch one as big as your dad does. Yeah, good. All right, what size are we going for today, Bella? How big do you think? I say we go big. Maybe we should try to beat Lee Evans with the 54 pounder. 54, 54, 54. Yes, 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 54. I don't even know if I could reel in a 54 pounder, to be honest with you. I'd give it my all, though. It'd be a fun fight. My shoulder's been acting out, too. I noticed that. I can't even pull back a 50-pound bow, so I don't know. I don't know how that would be. I'd like to find out, though, personally. 70. Yeah, you did go big. Holy smoke. 70 pounder. Woman Outdoors. Hello, hello. Danny Stone. Hello. You can do it. I know you can. You guys are awesome. I've been asking a couple times, and I do this because I have such low signal quality. And please tell me if you are getting the robotic movements out of me, I will flip this whole thing around. I won't end the stream, but I will flip it around and get myself off the camera so you don't see all that slow motionness. Buck Williams, hello. No, woman, I actually had an awesome takedown, though. It was a little bit back now, but I did have an awesome takedown, but no. I reeled it up to the one of the stumps down there, and it came off. As they say in fishing, the big one got away. Again, Michael and I had one on last night, which he thinks might have been a flathead. That would have been really cool because I've never caught a flathead. And we did reel in an eel. He did. Thankfully, it was on his. Oh, God. I don't even know. You can imagine how, just how I reacted with him reeling in. I could imagine if I reeled in that big eel. Oh, God. Yeah, he was reeling it in. And he's like, oh, it doesn't feel like it's on there anymore. And if it is, it's small. And then you saw the thing come slithering up. I'm like, what is that? I mean, the eel I have on my hook is just a small thing. Like, it looks like a worm in comparison. Traveling Granny, hello, how are you? I haven't seen your name in a long time. Can you guys actually see those rods okay? I feel like they're pretty far away, or you're really high up. You can crank you down a little bit. Wrong way. Yeah, that did nothing. I see them. Nice. It's good. Thank you, Buck. Just checking, because I asked that, and then everybody tells me it's good, and then I go back and watch the replay, and it was nothing close to being good. Yeah, it can get discouraging. I don't want to think that that was the only bite I'm going to get, even though it was a good one. Well, actually, I did have that other one after that. Be positive. Be positive. Sharksmith Angling, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. Hi, 18 people in the house on a Tuesday afternoon. Thank you all so much. I can see the rods in that while I'm talking to you, but not quite like turning around and just checking. I'm not even sure. Now I don't even remember if it was that I heard the bell or I actually just saw the takedown. It's like everything happens so fast. And then it's gone. It is gone. So far, my umbrella seems to be working out pretty well in keeping the phone shaded, although it did move. Which is nice that the sun is actually going that way, because when it's over here, I can't get a good view on the rods and protect the phone and my gingerness at the same time. Is that a word? Gingerness. It is. It is now. Christopher Robin in the house. Real Fishing by Christopher Comer. I still don't know if I say that right. Hopefully we're going to catch a big blue cat. That's what I like to get. We had one on the hook, so that was promising. Because there's been many times I've been out here and I haven't even had a bite, not even an inkling of a bite, many, many, many times. So this is good. This is my favorite spot. I wish Michael would come back out here with me. But it's a long ride and he doesn't like getting snagged up. But um, a year, almost maybe 2 years ago, when we first started out here and he found the spot and we had rods lined up. It actually looked really cool. And you have enough space in here where you can actually put the lights on it and it looks really sharp. But he catches so many fish at that Wakawachi, and it is really a great spot. It's just being that it's a boat ramp and a boat dock, it's really difficult to even like last night. You're out there. I think we called it. It was about 11:30. You would think everybody would be done out there, but they weren't. I do say it right. Oh, it's amazing. Usually I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. Then I just make stuff up. I saw that coming. Oh, wow. Now it looks like a flower. It went inside out. I actually do have anchors to anchor this down, but underneath the dirt here, it's cement. probably put my bucket in there. I don't know. And so the anchors actually don't go all the way down into the ground, and it's kind of pointless. I don't know what good that's going to do either. Hopefully I won't need it here too much longer. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have definitely beat my PB then, because we're going to lose it again. I might actually have to take it down. Because my PB out here is 10.6. My PB in Virginia is 22 and a half, we called it. So I do actually have my South Carolina and my Virginia PB. So if I go back, I'm not going to say if, when I go back out to see Tom and Michelle and Aaron and Uncle Josh and maybe Art, then I'll try to top my Virginia PB. Oh, do it, Granny, do it. And Christopher Robin works too. I told you that story way back when I first saw your name. Absolutely. I like to refer to you as the Christopher Robin. I'm a favorite. I'm a big Christopher Robin fan. Hey, squirrel. What's going on? Driving but listening. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I got a older couple heading my way. At least these people slowed right down. They usually don't. They'll just go whipping by, but they're slowing right down. That's a nice boat. The War Eagle. I like it.
Come to where you are?
What's that?
I said, can we come to where you are?
You want to come to where I am?
Itching anything?
And if I get something on the line, you'll have to reel it in. Not yet. I
I
haven't.
don't know whether I'd be able to.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself. I had a nice big takedown on there, but I lost it. I
You
reeled it
lost
in.
one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
You
all
need a
right.
rod and reel. Oh, you got rod and reel.
Yeah, I got 3 of them out.
Have you ever been around this river here to the creek around here?
No, I don't have a boat. I'm stuck to the bank.
Oh,
I'm stuck on the
you
bank.
don't
Yeah, I
go
don't have
out.
a boat.
Oh, okay.
No,
Excuse me, I didn't mean to scare you or nothing, but
I saw you
uh,
coming.
uh, uh, well, I had this old hat on. I said she'll think I'm the game warden. That's what. But if you ain't done nothing wrong, you ain't done nothing.
That's right, and I'm perfectly
Uh,
legal, and it would be amazing to see the. Most people don't call him the game warden. So where are you from?
me, Georgetown.
Oh, you're originally from South Carolina?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Oh,
Because we
uh,
call them that up in New Hampshire, but down here I hear everybody say
oh,
DNR. So
you came way down here from that pretty place.
I know,
Uh,
I
uh,
know. I've been down here about a year and a half now too.
really? Where do y'all live?
I live in Saukesty.
Okay, that's beautiful. Place.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah. It's open, wide open, and people can go. It's a good place to be.
Well, I'm doing a live stream, so I'm going to get back to this, but thank you very
You
much
do
for
your
saying
thing. You go
hello.
right ahead. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, you didn't.
Here's us. We just low. I got cancer and I'm out just taking a little sunshine.
Oh, well, good
They
for
just
you.
found it out.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry to
figured
hear
it
that.
out. They said eat anything you want and uh, go anywhere you want to. But I was eating a peanut candy bar.
Oh.
That's the truth. They said you could eat anything. Look at that. I
Yeah. How
believe
long? So you just found out now?
I weighed 155 pounds.
Oh.
I'm 91 years, born in 91.
You're 91 years old?
Yes,
Wow.
ma'am. And she's 84.
83.
83. And,
Yeah, we
and
keep track now.
we've retired and we out just loafing around. Little bit.
I'm sure you're going to be
I'm,
immensely
I'm
missed
almost
if
scared to
you,
go in a boat, too.
you know what? Now's the time to do it, isn't it?
The girl told me today, said you got at least 6 more months to,
Oh,
to
gosh.
live. I'm with hospice.
Oh,
You got any experience with it? They
mm-mm,
don't have none.
mm-mm.
Well,
I don't know what I would do if I was told I only have six
it's a
months to live,
short
though.
way out. That's what
Yeah, it
it is.
sure is.
Hey, I know the
Well,
way
God
all
bless
of
you.
this river here to Hemingway. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I've run it before. My little grandboy had a black motor like that one up yonder. I'm still talking. I better go and leave
that's
you alone.
okay. I bet you
But
everybody in here will,
yeah, I
if you want to say hello, and then I'll give you some prayers in your,
thank
to have a safe journey. But if you step right out here, they can say hello to you.
if you feel
Just
like
come this way
praying,
real quick.
Go up there.
if you feel like praying for me, thank God for you.
Now
And
see, look in there.
oh, look in there. Uh, uh, Where you want me, sure.
There you go. We're going to send prayers your way. And these are, I have about 17, I think, people in there, maybe 10, I can't see. But they all just heard your story about only having those 6 months to live, and they're going to send prayers your way so that you will surpass that.
Thank God. Oh,
But enjoy it. Enjoy your
well,
time.
the little girl from hospice told me that same thing. Said, don't be afraid of death.
Yeah.
She said she can put me to sleep almost like I'm just going to sleep.
Oh gosh.
And you
They can, yeah.
just drift away.
Mm.
She told me that, so what? I'm depending on.
Oh,
But I don't even know who she is. And, let us get away from you. Thank God for you.
enjoy your day. Please
Thank
enjoy your day.
I mean, uh,
Be careful.
Yes, and be careful.
we will. You be careful, don't stagger and fall in this
I
river.
will definitely be careful, and hopefully I'll catch a big fish today in your honor.
Thank
Hope you
you.
do
Thank
too.
Me too.
Wish I could
And
fish
what's your
with
name?
John Thomas Miller,
John Thomas Miller. Very nice to meet you.
91. Going on
91 years
91.
old.
I see where people cook back there, the ashes and all. Oh, that turns me on.
Oh,
I
yes.
want to get out there and cook a big.
Oh.
Is this yours?
That's hers. No,
Oh, that's
you
hers.
leave
Okay, okay.
that's hers.
I'm sorry. Okay, got a pretty car.
Thank you.
Uh, uh,
Thank you. Yep, they're all giving you prayers. Thank you all.
so, uh,
Oh, wow. I don't know if I just went dark there. I can't almost see the chat now. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a second. Oh, it's hard not to let something like that hit your heart. And he was almost starting to cry himself. And yeah, I can't even imagine being told that you only have 6 months left to live. And 91 years old and being told, well, we can just put you to sleep. Oh. Ah, JV. So, yeah, I didn't feel emotional. But boy, it just hit me. That just hit me. I told you guys I saw this old couple coming my way. I would have never even imagined, but he wanted to steal my bait knife. I should have just let him take it. You have it. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, how can you not be? Yeah, thank you all very much. I'm not myself very good at praying, so when it comes to that sort of thing, I have to rely on all of you who do, and I really hope he has a little bit more than just 6 months. Oh gosh, look, I got tears, man. I was out here fishing, look, and now I'm crying. Uh, my mother-in-law, my first mother-in-law, had I actually we actually had to watch her pass away. She didn't have cancer, but she kept having strokes and stroke after stroke after stroke. My first husband's mom, and so what happened was she ended up paralyzing. I don't know something, and she couldn't eat. I mean, you could eat, but it wouldn't go to her stomach. So she basically was starving to death, and it was so sad. And there's nothing at that point. Like he said, the doctor said, eat what you want, do what you want. As soon as he said that to me, I knew they gave him short time. As soon as he said that, the doctor said, the nurses said, do what you want, eat what you want. Um, my father, the same thing. My father ended up having cancer, lung cancer, and then it went to his brain cancer, same thing. We watched him die in his, he ended up having a hospital bed in his house. Um, and so it's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. So it hit home. Just hit my heart. In heaven, you live forever. Oh, yeah, Christopher. That's what I just told them. I said, hopefully I'll catch a big one in your honor. Hey, Ricky. Oh, thank you guys all for the prayers up to him. 91 years old. I think he said his name was John. I forgot what he said his last name was. It must be so hard for his wife. So the thing, you come out here and you do stuff like this, spend your day on a fishing bank or any numerous things that you've got to take the time out. You've just got to take time out just to enjoy, even if it's just for a little while, just enjoy something out there because you just don't know. I mean, at one point in time, you're going to come to the end and you just want to live a good life. And then you can have a good death, I think. That's how I feel about it. Oh, there it is. Come on. Give us a big fish. We'll name him John. Come on. Wouldn't that be something? Blessings in return. Gray wolf. Sorry, I'm still weepy. Nope, tested it out and left. Almighty Father in heaven, we humbly come to you and ask that you watch over this poor gentleman with his illness. Guide his doctor's hands so that only through you he can be healed. Amen. That's right, Tiger. Stop and smell the roses. Thank you very much for that, Gray Wolf. That was very beautiful. I think he was slightly hard of hearing, so but that would have been an awesome thing to read out to him. But they made their way back. Sometimes those dang birds over here sound like bells. Oh gosh. You know, and sometimes we get out here and complain about our lives and our ailments and our illnesses and not feeling good from day to day or whatever. And there's just so many people that just can't even do half of what we're doing. You know, whether it be this or getting in a boat or going on vacation or exploring all these areas. And um, 91 years old. Oh my gosh, he must have some stories. He must. Oh, Chris Flores in the house. Let's go. You missed a big takedown. But hopefully, Davey Outdoors says, I haven't had my first cup of coffee. Um, Too early for these philosophical lessons. uh, yeah. Some of you know, some of you don't, that I actually studied Buddhism for, oh, that might have been the wind, a good amount of time. And then I went to church for a while. And I actually really enjoyed the church. Um, and then I ended up getting baptized. So I feel like I'm a baptized Buddhist. And they call me a seeker. Which I think is kind of appropriate. I'm seeking, I seek whatever. My mother seeks the facts, the truths. You know, we all have different beliefs, and you know, I think that just is what makes us all unique. It's not. I don't think it's a bad thing to have different beliefs. But in Buddhism, the reason I enjoy that so much and love it is because it's all about um, treat others the way that you want to be treated, with love, kindness in your heart. Also, it helped me because in 2014 I had my first husband and divorced, and it was just a bad experience, and it really broke me, and that was a huge healing for me. And to be calm and have that peace within, and try to do that too in everyday life. Just you kind of sometimes just have to shut out the other stuff and focus, grasshopper, focus. But I mean, I could go into that whole thing because I know there are people out there, and especially God-fearing people that just are like, you're crazy. But we determined that already. That we did. That was pretty cool, though. Oh, that's awesome, JV. He did say his name. I think I repeated his name. Um, so must look like that line's going out again. So his full name is in there. You just gotta back it up, back it up. My feet are on fire. Funny too. Like I said, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put some sunscreen on my feet. I almost feel like I might have to do it again. I'm still like, just I breathed that man in, and he went like straight down into my heart. My goodness. And how calmly just to say, I just found out I've got cancer. I just found out. 6 months to live. Well, life. Hey, Cause. Thank you very much for coming in. Dallas, hello. The man wants to have a cookout in the parking lot. I mean, they do. Just go have it. He was talking about how he ate some peanut butter, something or other. It was all under his mouth. Yeah. Oh, good for him. I think when he got emotional, it was really talking about the type of death that he's going to have, and that they reassured him that basically they're going to make it an easy death for him, and they'll just put him to sleep, and it'll be just like he went to sleep. But that's when he started trembling in the voice. So I will say this: we talk all the time about the bank fishermen and the boaters and the boat fishermen. And I've had so many amazing experiences on the bank, at the landings. I've met a lot of great people. I wouldn't have had that in the boat. I would have been out there in the boat, yes, away from all the hoopla and the not being able to fish and get your lines out there. But you know what? I mean, just like that, just an experience right there. You're just out here, and I get to meet those people, like the older Mexican friend that came out, and I call him my friend. He was really nice, but he was the one to tell me fish with the grapes. Then that led me to fish with raisins. I'm like, they'll expand into grapes. Yeah, it didn't work. Reel down, Lori, reel down. Just remind myself. Give me the chance. Give me the opportunity to do it right. Whew. He was sweet though. I got him to come up in front of the camera. Oh, I just blew a snot rocket. Oh my goodness. Usually I am nasally, and I just have this sinus thing that is not going away. Whew. That was the eel. They must have been testing out the eel. I guess that would be the thing. Finding out that you have cancer, and but it's already so spread out throughout your body. That's it. I guess I don't know if that's a better way or not, rather than knowing that you have it, and like um, Paula Smith, and luckily she was healed from her experience. And but what if you can't do anything about it and you know about it like forever? It just feels like forever going on. I don't know. 26 people in the house. Let's get a fish on. Another fish on, I should say. This time, let's get it to the bank. snake. That'd be nice. It's really beautiful out here, though. My umbrella. Yes, this I love this umbrella. I bought this last year, the Wonder umbrella, and it folds right up into a little, almost like carrying your folding chair. I mean, it folds right up into a bag, so it's definitely a blessing to have. I almost brought out the big 10 by 10 tent, but I was lazy. I didn't feel like setting it up. And the sun's going to be falling, hopefully behind this bridge. That's really kind of where it gets to be a pain because it gets to a point where it's just you can't. But this actually tilts too. Um, so, and I could stake it down, except here it's concrete underneath and it doesn't stay in the ground. So I already lost it once, but it actually folded up into itself and then it popped right back into place. So, and even though I need it for my own self, which I'm trying to steal some of the shade, but I need it on the phone. So it's just that's the problem is you have to keep moving it. I'm sorry I keep sniffling in the thing. Yep, I had a video on it actually, and I think the link is in the video. So yeah, you could probably go back through my channel, just look for the video. My mother was sitting underneath it actually in the living room. But it's called Wonder Shade. I call it a Wonder Umbrella, but it's Wonder Shade. So it's by Wonder Shade. And you can actually take it out of the stand. It has like a corkscrew on one of the posts, so like the umbrella part, so you can put it in the sand. So you could either have it in the stand or in the sand. I thought maybe I could tilt this down a little bit, but oh, there we go. The sun seems to be moving fast because I keep adjusting the shade, the camera. I was hoping that was going to help me see a little bit better, but ooh, I kind of wish my iced coffee was in the shade. That one fish must have been on his way in. Maybe we'll catch him again on his way out. So we had the big fish on the silver rod that I lost, and that was on a bluegill head. The Mad Cat's rod, I think, had a test bite on it. That was on the bluegill body. And then just recently, we had a test bite on the eel. So the only thing I don't have out there right at the moment is the finger mullet. Maybe I should change the eel out for the finger mullet. Or I could put an actual catfish line on my fourth rod and throw that out there with the mullet. Here's my umbrella again. Woo! Caught it. I hope I can take it down pretty soon. What do you guys think? Take one out, take the eel off and put the mullet on, or put a fourth rod out there? Might just be because I have it so high. Oh wow, I can see chat. Can you guys hear me okay? I keep fiddling with the dang thing. Fourth rod, fourth rod. You guys must be talking about your visit to the dock. Yes. I saw those pictures. That's awesome. All right, I'll just have to rig it up and get a rod holder. Stay. Actually, I'm not even sure I need it now. It's nice about this tripod. Um, Michael has one, and so I copied that because I used to have one like this and I broke it. It disintegrated, but it's like the real camera, digital camera type, video camera type tripod. So it's got the real wide legs. The ring light was cool and fun for a while, but the thing is just so it. I lost my ring light. It fell over so many times. JV says fourth rod. All right, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in over that way because that seems to be where I get my bites. So, but I'm gonna be in the stumps. I'm gonna put the ugly stick out there. Let's see what I can do here. If I can get it in the ground anyway. Oh yeah, that was amazingly easy. So what I'm gonna actually do is bring this one over. Waiting to see if a bear comes down this trail one of these days. Or coyotes. Or wild boar. It's got the set up for the ocean fishing, so it's got like the 3 hooks on there. Trying desperately not to sniffle in your guys' ear, so I apologize again. As the sun goes down a little bit, oh, you can see 1, 2, 3. Well, it's white, so you wouldn't be able to see it, but you know where it is. Dear Slayer, hello. Wild boar would be awesome for you, JV. I am not really prepared to see a wild boar come down that trail. Although, my car is right here. I'd be getting in it. I thought I had clippers. Where are my tackle boxes? I'm actually surprised. I haven't gotten a low battery signal yet. I'll put this in here just in case, though. No clippers. Where, oh, where could my clippers be? Or my other tackle box, for that matter. Nope. Nope. Alrighty then. I was getting ready. I actually got to redo the whole thing because it's got one of those little swivels on it. Can't have that. Come back, come back. Gosh, got bells everywhere. My goodness, this is a Carolina Roast Screamer hook. This thing is like humongous. Down East Tackle, hello. Anthony, hello. I tilted my screen so the sun wouldn't be right on it, and I thought it was going to be easier to see. Oh, shoot. I need that knife. Oh, come on. I'm going to mute you guys for a second. so that I can blow my nose. I just heard bells. Whoop. Am I back on? Hope so. I just hit a button, so I don't know. Eric B in the house. Anthony, I think I said hello. Dallas, I said hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we'll have a little bit of everything out there. Let's see if it makes a difference. Ah, low umbrella. Take it. All right, there we go. 4 rods. So we're starting to get a couple hits there on the bluegill head. Let's see what happens. There it is again. I'll be honest, I don't want to catch a gar. I've had a few of those already. Oh man. Keeps going. I'm gonna have the umbrella in the water. All right. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the other two rods out there. Creole, hello. Just waiting for the takedown. So I just put that 4th rod out, waiting for that sun to go down. I'm over it. And I just put the finger mullet on. I cut the tail off it. Just gotta stay in the shade for a minute. Whew. And what I had for bluegill, I had a bluegill head. That's what I had. I had that big blue cat on that got off, caught it on that the bluegill head. So I put another one of those on. I got a bluegill body on. I got a piece of eel on, and I got the finger mullet. And it appears that the gar are starting to bite. And I should be into the falling tide. Lost one of my bells way out there in the river. That's always a good time. Sorry, I keep going off camera, but oh my gosh, it's hot and I gotta get out of that sun for a minute. I charged up. I have two lights. They're not the greatest, but I do have two lights with me charged up. Uh, I don't know how long I'll stay, but and I don't think sunset isn't until about 7:30 anyway, so I might not even need them. But it would just be nice to have the sun come down. It's at a bad angle right now. Whew. My breeze stopped too. Holy smokes. Yeah, exactly, Creel. I'm saying that all the time too. Michael laughs at me, but that's because everybody on YouTube says it. But some people, they're like, I hate the gar, I hate the gar. And they do get annoying when all you have is gar bites. But I've always had, seems like I've had good luck. When I get a couple gar bites, and then I'll get a catfish in there. So, and on the incoming, I hooked up on, I shouldn't say I caught it because I didn't bring it to the bank. Rich, hello. Um, but it was a good sized blue cat. I saw it roll up out of the water and I brought it right to the stump and then it got off. So that was promising at least. And then we had the encounter with the old couple. The poor old guy has 6 months left to live. So we all sent out prayers to him. So far, Rich, has actually been, I've had some action, so I'm quite content with it, and I haven't felt like actually staying out by myself for a while, so it feels pretty good. This is one of the spots where last year I caught most of my fish from, and had a lot of dry spells right here too, but it's still one of my favorite spots. I just have a lot of room. Most of the time there isn't anybody out here. And even with the boaters going by, I'm not in the way. It doesn't bother me. The river is moving. The river does move here. It's good. I'm quite a ways up away from the water, and the water was low when I got here, but I was in the incoming. So that fish came on the incoming, almost to the top of the high tide, and now we should be falling. And I just put a fourth rod out, so I just put mullet on that. So between the eel, the bluegill, and the mullet, that's what we got. I dumped some ice in my cup. My old boss actually had given me this canteen or whatever you want to call it, and that's what I use it for. I put ice in it, and it's been fabulous. And especially at work because I don't have time to. Oftentimes, don't have time to stop and get anything, so I just make my stuff on the go. When I say I live in my car, I mean I pretty much am living in my car. And after years of hiking, you learn all the different little tricks just to be kind of self-sustainable for a couple of days if you can. Except one time we were out there, ran out of water. That was a hot, hot, hot day. And there was no place to, we were in between mountains, and there was no place to actually filter water, which still cracks me up to filter water because as kids we used to drink from, well, in New Hampshire we would drink from the rivers and stuff. You don't think about the fact that there might be a dead deer or a dead cow upstream. You just didn't think about it. As kids we're invincible, right? But then all of a sudden now we're an adult and we got to filter water. But in that case, we couldn't filter water from anywhere. There was none to be had. And my husband at the time had to hike up one of the mountains that we were actually bypassing, but he had to hike up to the top of the mountain to the, they call them the AMC huts, the Appalachian Mountain Club. And they have these huts on the mountain. And you can actually stay there. You can rent a room on these on the top of these mountains in the White Mountains in these huts. And at the time it used to be like $90 or something and to spend the night if you want to sleep in a bed. And I think they actually serve you breakfast, and that's like a community meal. So you sit at a big table with everybody else that's in the hut. And that's kind of neat. Yeah, there's water in my coffee. But thank you, Ricky. Yeah, I haven't actually peed much either, so that's probably not good. Oh, thank you, Rich. It looks beautiful. So Creo says in current catfish will stage up just downstream of heading. Oh, a feeding gar. Yep, yep. Set up behind. Yep. And they're hitting this. They seem to be hitting that last rod there. If I was in a boat, obviously we would have a lot more option. On the bank, I can't move out too much. And basically, I could cast left or right or straight ahead, and it depends on the current too, because it'll drag that line. But I like to cast off that way a little bit to the left, and there's a hole, which I thought I hit earlier, and that seems to be where I catch the fish. If I remember correctly, that's where Michael used to catch the fish too when he was fishing here. Yeah, actually, all my lines right now are headed that way, so the current changed. But I'm not complaining today. It was a beautiful, beautiful day out here. It's hot as heck, but it's still beautiful. I got a breeze. I had a nice big blue cat on the line. Lost it. Had a fabulous old couple, poor old man, 91 years old, dying of cancer, 6 months to live, but he got to come say hello. It's just been a good day. I'm just gonna hope my banana boat sunscreen works. I'll find out. It's not gonna be fun working with a sunburn. Can't wear shorts. Can wear shorts. You can actually wear shorts, but they have to be down to your kneecap. So what's the point? Might as well just wear a pair of pants and roll them up. Can wear a sundress if you can get some workout shorts or something you can put under it, I guess. It's kind of nice actually with this job that I have because the two tattoos I have are very large. The one that goes from my knee to my toe, my foot, and then the one on my arm. And most of the time in my jobs, I always have to cover them up, and I do not have to do that in this job. We got quiet. Quiet on the line. Quiet on the line. Let's get some action. Little reaction. I don't know what time I sunset. I keep thinking about sunset because this dang sun is just killing me. Whew. And I'm hoping the temperature will drop a good 10, 15 degrees. And I have a sandwich. I picked up a sandwich today. Yep, so this is the second time I had a fish on the hook, and the second time it's been lost. Last night, it was a pretty good sized fish on that line, and because the boaters putting in, we actually had to, we couldn't wait them out. Ooh, ooh, that one almost took off. We wanted to just let the line sit, and thinking that it was a flathead on there. But the boaters came, and we had to cut the line, and whew. Because he got himself snagged up and lodged in, so we didn't get to see what that was. Yeah, my breeze is back all right. Holy smokes. My umbrella almost took off. I keep moving the umbrella because this, obviously the sun moves and stuff. I'd like to just take it down so I don't have to worry about it anymore, but then the phone would fry. Yeah, so we lost that one last night, and but we did catch that. Michael caught that big eel. That was just nasty. I got eel on my line today, but nothing in comparison to the size of that thing. And then to get that fish on here about 27 minutes into my live stream, that was an awesome takedown. I'm thrilled. But I would have been more thrilled to have it on the bank. But it didn't reel down. Shame, shame. So what they do here, it seems like it's a lot of gar here. Definitely a lot of gar. Doesn't matter how many or how big of a fish you caught. Yes, losing one is still such a heartbreak. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm trying to take it lightly, but you guys know that my fish are very far apart, far and few between here. So really wanted it, but it just wasn't meant to be today at that moment. Good thing I'm not hanging on to that umbrella. It'd be like Mary Poppins. Boop, 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 taking off. I catch gar on the circle hooks. There was one time this one gar aggravated me enough. It just kept going and going and going, and I went over and I purposely set the dang hook on it. And I got it up here on the bank. And amazingly, with the grippers, I was able to clip its jaw and hold it up for the camera. But nasty buggers they are. I just got a bite on the white, on the, I saw that line snap. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the wind, but it definitely was a snap. It just didn't snap the tip. Oh yes, much better with the ice. That'll be interesting to see that ugly stick go down. That's got a fast action tip on it. I thought the Mad Cats was going to break last night. I'm sure it withstands quite a lot. Um, but it was snagged up and you could feel it just let loose just enough. And I thought, oh, we got it. And then it snagged right back in again. But we had that thing taut to the hilt and it was just bent over. And I thought, oh, God. But that's quite the sturdy rod for sure. And amazingly, my knots held, my line held. I'm quite proud of myself. Last year I lost a fish because the knot slipped. Well, I wonder if Palmetto Cat's going to do another one of the knot tying contests this year. That was fun. I actually gave my mother the hook. She was going to practice tying knots. I don't know what she did with it. If she gave it back to me or not. She might have. And speaking of Palmetto Cats, he popped into the live stream last night and was talking about his get together on Palmetto Island that I missed the last time. And he said he thinks that the date is October 21st. I'm going to wait until we actually get full confirmation on that, but I'm going to try to be there. So, JV, still in the house. Thank you. Whew, yeah, dizzy. Can you guys still hear me okay? I'm just rambling. Yeah, 20 people in the house. Things got real quiet, but you know what happens? It's quiet before the storm. There's going to be a storm on this bank today. Oh my gosh, that is a split tail. Oh, what do they call that? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bird. Swallow, I think. It was a split tail swallow. Thank you, Creole. And I actually had a video, and Uncle Josh commented on it. And the I was at Peachtree Landing, and I took a video because the bird just kept flying over my head, and I used it at the end of one of my videos. But they're beautiful birds, and I mean, literally, you can their tail is just split, and it looks fabulous flying. Yeah, we're definitely in the calm. And I've said this before, and I haven't really fully understood it, but I think usually right about just a couple hours before the full high tide and a couple hours into before the low tide is when the bites seem to come. So I always find that really interesting. Epic proportions, yes. Isn't that funny? That has all new meaning now that we have an epic catfish. The epic proportions. I'm about over this tackle box too. I keep organizing it and it just keeps falling apart. Yeah, I had that takedown very 20, like I said, 27 minutes into the live stream, and that rod bent. It was awesome. Breeze is amazing. Now there's my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Hi, Donald. Penny Lee's daughter came actually into my stream under his name, Bella. That was a nice visit. She thinks that I'm going to get a 70-pounder. Thinking big, thinking big. Stan Pierce. I'm a PD River guy myself. Um, fish a lot from Allison's on up to 34th Landing. I'm not familiar. But thank you very much for coming into my chat. I tried the little PD in this spot, which is actually really well known for flatheads and stuff. I don't target the flathead. I mean, I've thrown live bait out there before, but I'm not targeting flathead per se. And I like the blue cats myself. And but it's I don't know if I could think of the name of the landing. Pitts. Pitts Landing, Pitts, Pitts Landing, but it seems like everybody camps there and they all swim there, so it's more like a family spot. And they said it was loaded with gators, but I don't recall seeing any when I was there. I did see some 3 cats were out there, homeless cats, and one looked really sickly. I didn't even want to touch it. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Stan. Absolutely. I travel to spots. It takes me 45 minutes about to get out here, but this is one of my favorites. I don't always catch fish, but when I do, they're of epic proportions. That's not true either, but it's going to happen one day. I have to move the shade again, or the camera. I think I might have to move the camera this time because I'm running out of places to put the umbrella. Oh, come on. I mean, I really can't complain. Like I said earlier, I can't complain. I had a great day. Now, check that bait in a little bit. Although I did just put the mullet on. I might just recast it back out there. Although I did like that cast. But I think that gar hit it. I probably ought to check it. I'm still trying desperately not to sniffle in your ear. I'll probably sleep really well tonight because I've been out in the sun all day. I don't think the eel is popular today. I think I might take it off. Put another body piece on. Red Bluff? No. Me? Or are you talking to Stan? I'm sorry. Oh God, there's a big one of those big lizards. A skink? Why do you got? Don't get up in my car. No. Yeah, he's headed up into my car. I just started a channel. It isn't anything great, but check it out. It's mainly PD River and Santee. Absolutely, you're right in the right house. All these people, um, Palmetto Cats actually does a lot of the Santee fishing as well. So if somebody can drop Stan's link for me, if you can find him and drop that link, I'd appreciate it. And then I will definitely check it out as well. I can't do it in this stream, but um, yeah. So that Santee area, that's a good clip from me. About 2 hours or so, an hour or so. I guess it depends on where on the Santee. I tried fishing one river out there, and I had to drop like 8 ounces of weight in it. And I hate traveling to fish, but we have no choice, really. I'm gonna pop this off. I'm gonna knock myself out with the weights one of these times. Last time I was over here, I got a jingle jingle on the line. Let's see what happens. One thing about the eel I do like, this is a big one too, is that it does stay on the hook. Ugh. What I don't like is when you go to take it off and you can't. Whew, listen, this bag smells right. What do they do with my other knife? Put my finger on that line again. Every time with this rod. Got hooked up in bushes too. That's not good. Ah, crud. Better. That's another bluegill piece. So it was actually casted out really nice. I probably should have moved it. This is the one that Gar hit. Oh yeah, the number on it too. Oh, he had that thing all sorts of ganked up. Good thing I checked it. All right, let's see what that does. We shall see. Oh my God, there is a snake. Oh God, I'm so glad I moved that chair. Oh shit. Oh God, that just scared me. I don't know if I move the camera if he's gonna come slithering. But he and that is could be a banded water snake, and I'm gonna see if I can tilt this down so you can see it. Or it could be a cottonmouth. I'm not, it's very dark and it looks like it could be, I don't know if you can see that. And I was just down there thinking, oh my gosh, I hope not, that's not a copperhead. And I think that is a cottonmouth. And I would have sat in that chair right there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you guys see that thing? I'm obviously not wanting to get real close to it. And I certainly don't want to piss it off. And it's in my freaking fishing hole. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. That is definitely looking like a cottonmouth to me. I don't know what to do about it at the moment. Oh my God, I just moved my chair. Oh God. And I was just down there thinking, and I don't see snakes here. Um, oh my God, my heart. I could have sat down in that chair and that freaking cottonmouth was right under it. I don't know, could you guys see it? Oh gosh, I'm actually gonna take you off the stand for a minute. My heart, now I'm shaking because I don't know. He's definitely not being aggressive at the moment, and I'm looking around because I'm gonna see if I can change this camera layout. I'm shaking, and I'll tell you right now, for good reason. And this is why everybody hates me fishing here. I honestly don't want to get in striking distance either, and I'm pretty sure he's probably watching me. You see it down there? Yeah, you can see it now. So that's my car. My chair was right up against it. He's in the shade, obviously. And again, that's a poisonous snake. And it's hard to tell between them and I think in the banded water snakes. Good God. Under my freaking chair. It was a good thing I moved the chair. He didn't move. He just stayed there. So but I think I just had a heart attack. Yeah, he was definitely like sitting under my chair. So, and it's funny because when I'm walking, like I said, I'm walking down there to cast, and I'm trying to be very vigilant and watch. But he blends in really good right there. I'm trying to tilt this thing so it's all at an angle right at the moment. Oh God, what a day! What am I gonna do about this thing? I want it gone. You could barely see that. Yeah, well, I definitely didn't want to get that close to it. You'll have to take my word. Take my word for it. And I don't want to find out if it's a true cottonmouth or not. But it definitely is looking like a cottonmouth to me. I'm fiddling because I want to try to fix, and this is not working. I just moved you and put you in the ditch. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah. I just don't know what to do about it. And I don't want it to get pissed off and start chasing me. I just don't know. I just want it to slither up, but then it'll slither off down into my rods. Mm, they do say they can be aggressive, and I'd imagine so if their life is being threatened. Oh, it is not moving. I don't even know. Oh, God. Barely. Oh, God, there it goes. Oh, off the bank, into the water. Go into the water. Damn it. I don't think it... Oh, yeah, it did. It's wrapped around the log down there now. There he goes. I was just thinking, too, while I was here, that I have not seen any snakes. My heart is pounding 1,000 miles a minute right now. He wasn't too anxious to move. Oh, my God. I moved him with my fishing pole, my bait pole, and thankfully he slithered down towards the water, but hopefully he went into the water. I'm telling you, my heart right now, he was like I said, I showed you my car, and he was like right there, slithered right alongside but my chair was right there, so I would have sat in my chair, and that damn snake. So what happened was I went over and I pulled my chair over, and that's how I saw it there under the leg of the chair. That I would say that's only the second time I've come up on the poisonous snake. The first time it was a copperhead, and I was like one step away from stepping on it. This time it was the cottonmouth. So I don't know. Am I biding my time before I get bit? My heart. My dang heart. Yeah, because you don't know where they're slithered up, and he blended really well in that shade. So I don't know where he came from. I hope he didn't come with friends. And that is the first snake I have, well, second snake I've seen on the bank. I was on the phone with Tom one day on my way out, and this ginormous freaking snake was crossing the road. Yeah, of course, now I'm looking everywhere. I'm sure everybody would agree, I do not want to get bit by a poisonous snake, or any snake for that matter. No amount of fishing is worth it. Oh, I can't believe, though, that it was like right up against the leg of my chair. And he wasn't aggressive in any way. He wasn't. A lot of people will say they're aggressive, but I mean, I had that rod holder that I use on the pillars, and I threw that. He didn't move. I threw a stick. He didn't move. And I finally touched his tail with the fishing pole, and he moved just a hair. I was like, come on. But I just didn't want him to spin around. And of course, now I'm going to be walking around here. I mean, I'm always vigilant, but when you see one, then you're like, good God. You know, who needs to catch fish when you have live streams like I do? Quite honestly. If it's not an alligator or a snake or a freaking ginormous eel, you know, and at that point, I'm identifying the snake. Why? It's a freaking snake. Banded water snake or cottonmouth makes no difference to me. I'm not going to go find out. And that thing slithered down, hopefully, and he did. He slithered all the way down and he wrapped himself right around that stump down there. And then I hope he slithered off into the water, but. And, you know, I keep having to walk down there. But I do try to be vigilant and I do try to watch, but he blended so well. And even if they're not aggressive, you just, I mean, you step on it, obviously. It's not going to be happy. I just, I'm stunned that it was right there in at my chair. And if I wasn't, I don't know what made me move it, but if I hadn't pulled it out, I would have sat down not knowing that snake was like right there at my ankle. I'm great, Cameron, huh? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm shaking. I am shaking. That's the closest, I'd have to say the closest I was. Well, no, it's not. My first experience, like I said, was the copperhead. And I had my foot up in the air and ready to step, and I almost stepped right on it. And that too stayed still. This one stayed still, but I'm out here minding my business. And then, you know, he obviously just slithered up from somewhere. All right, I got to calm down now. But now I'm like, oh my God, there's it in my chair. I don't even care about the shade. It's over there. That snake was in the shade. What's wrong with them? I thought they liked the sun. Mm. Ah. I mean, that's worthy of a bite right now, and then I probably wouldn't keep thinking about it. I'm moving you because I'm sitting down. I'm going to take some deep breaths, recompose. So far today, I've gotten excited, then I cried, and then I just got the bejesus scared out of me. And hopefully my family's not watching because they'd be like, get the hell out of there. And I don't blame them. I should rename the streams. It's like Uncle Josh, he shares me out or shares Michael out. They're fishing deadly gator-infested waters and so dramatic. And I'll tell you, they are. Our streams are dramatic. And who's to say they're not up in my freaking bait bucket over here? Cripes. Let's see if I can get a little shade on my, probably blocking the rods. You know what, at this point, I don't give a crap. As long as it doesn't come back up. But it was going in the direction of going down, so I don't, it came from behind. Oh, what the heck? That did me no good. Yeah, I mean, let's just see if we can make some shade for the snakes. That's always helpful. I remember how to work this thing. Yeah. Just the sun's right at that angle where, I mean, think about all the times that I've been out here fishing. My life is shit at the moment. That's not working. All the times I've been fishing out here, and that was my first time having an incident like that with the snake, so I guess I'm being very fortunate in that sense. Oh my goodness gracious. There goes my umbrella. Oh, Jim! He's some crap. Uh, when I come down and I see a snake, I'll be running. Yeah, I wasn't running. I was like, I want to take a photo of it, or I want to get it, That's me, just like with the copperhead. I was like, oh my God, I almost stepped on a copperhead. And then I was like, took my foot back and then, oh, let's take a picture of it because I did want to identify it for sure. And then I had my brother go, oh, that's a rat snake. I'm like, it wasn't. It was a copperhead. And that one, the banded water snakes can look close. I've looked them up. But the cottonmouths look like a copperhead in design, except they have a pixelated or digital pattern, which that guy did. Um, but he clearly wasn't looking to eat me, thank God. But I didn't know he was there, obviously, until I moved that chair. And if I just think, oh my gosh, if I had sat down, he literally would have been at my ankle. Um, and I don't know, did he sneak up while I was sitting down? That's the thing. I could have been already in the chair sitting there, and he slithered up. I'm going to have to get a higher chair. Yeah. Although, you should have seen how quick he wrapped around that log. Oh my God. And they blend, the blending, the color, like even, I mean, in the shade and stuff. I mean, I saw him, obviously. I saw him. But, Jesus. Lord help me. Today. Yeah, I was worried about wild boar running out. I think that would have been the least of my problems. There was a snake in my chair, Cameron. There was definitely a snake. I mean, oh my Lord. In New Hampshire, you're like, yeah, it's a snake. It's a garden snake. Oh, 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 gotta take down. Come on. No. That looked like a good pull. Where the hell are the snakes? God. In New Hampshire, they're garden snakes. Um, we have rattlesnakes in New Hampshire, but you never see them. They're up in the quarries and places that you shouldn't be anyway. Now I'm worried about the dang thing slithering up on my freaking chair again, as I should be. I know I've heard a few people that got bit by the cottonmouths. I mean the copperheads. I'll have to look up what the cottonmouth bite does. It's a big snake. And I was out here fishing when the grass was really tall and stuff, but I think in most cases they try to avoid you, but that one did not. He came right up to where I was. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, I would have reeled down on that one camera for sure. I was thinking it when I got out. Reel down, Lori, reel down. But it stopped. Man, who knows how many's under my freaking car? No, there's probably the only one. That's still on there. It's still on there. Honestly, I want to catch a fish. I do not want to step down on that bank right now. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's still. I think it was a gar. That it looked like it was going to be a good takedown for a second. Oh my god, the strap on my umbrella just. Oh my gosh, I'm like on edge. Oh my lordy. You know that'll be a short. Be looking back on that one and see if I can zoom in a little bit on him. Thankfully, I didn't get bit. That's all. I'm just thankful. I did not get bit. Oh, I don't even know. They bite one and once and run, and that's it. One and done, or what do they? I don't even know. And was I the one that said catfishing is boring? Oh my goodness, today is crazy. And there goes that whole idea that I might stay out here at night. Cause nope, nope. I've done it a few times, but you can't. I don't know. Like I said, I saw that. That was a humongous humongous cottonmouth that day. I was on the phone with Tom, and it was at night, and I was rolling out. It was too dark to even get it on the camera. Honestly, I can't even believe I tried to make it slither off, to be honest with you, but I couldn't just sit here and have it over there and not know where it might slither to. So, but the fact that I actually moved it along, it's not like I could get in my car because he was right under my door. Oh, I could have climbed in the passenger side. Up, up, up. Well, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Oh, bounce back up. I'll tell you right now, if there's another snake over there, that fish can stay on that line. Probably went down to go get his friends. I didn't think those things would move that fast either, but he did. Next time on Laura the Explorer. Fishing with the snakes, yeah. Dang it. I mean, for real. And I talk about them. I'm like, yeah, the snakes, talk about them. You can see them in the water usually, and I don't, I mean, I do try to pay attention, but oh my God, I'm just so glad I pulled that chair out. Does make me wonder, though, what's crawling up behind me now. I won't lie, since I'm sitting in the dang chair. Like I said, who's to say I wasn't sitting in it over there? I would have died a trillion deaths if I had that thing wrap around my leg. That would have topped out on that eel that wrapped around Mike Costello's arm, that's for sure. Oh my God. I do think on that note, I'm going to start pulling lines. Oh, I don't even know how long I've been live. I got to tip the camera so I can see. I don't even know, 3 hours or so. I hate to call it because I almost think that it's probably on the bites on, but I think today is the snake's bank. I have lived to fish another day. Ah, my heart. Yeah, and the fact that he slithered right here. Dang thing. Oh, I see something crawling down there. I usually step down in there, but oh my God, I don't know. Oh, there's another one of those lizards. Yeah, there's too many snake-looking things over here. This is a skink, or whatever they call those damn things. And they keep running over here to my car. Who knows? Maybe that's what that snake was after. I'm gonna have to pop this one up over those roots, possibly. Well, that took the fun right out of it. I hate to say I'm a chicken, but did I mention it's poisonous? All right, I got that one line, so I'm gonna pull it and fish another day. Obviously, I'm gonna have to be a lot more cautious out here. I mean, I knew to be cautious, but that was definitely too close for comfort. So thank you, Cameron. Thank you, everybody, for popping in today. And thank you for the prayers out to that 91-year-old gentleman who just found out he's only got 6 months to live. Thank you to the powers to be that I did not get bit by the snake today. A lot to be thankful for today. So I'm going to pack it up and I'm going to head towards home and shake it all off. So we'll see you down river. Have a fabulous afternoon.